A top Ukrainian pilot was killed when a US-made F-16 fighter jet crashed on Monday, just weeks after the long-awaited aircraft arrived in Ukraine, according to a Ukrainian military source who spoke to Vosox. The Ukrainian Defense Forces do not believe the crash was caused by pilot error, the source noted. The pilot, Oleksiy Mes, known by the call sign Moonfish, died while repelling the largest aerial attack ever by Russia against Ukraine, the source said. He was laid to rest on Thursday. An investigation into the crash is underway, with plans to involve international experts, the source added. Later on Thursday, Ukraine's General Staff reported that multiple F-16 jets were deployed alongside anti-aircraft missile units to counter the Russian assault. During the approach to the next target, communication with one of the aircraft was lost. It was later confirmed that the plane had crashed and the pilot did not survive, the General Staff stated. The loss of the pilot is a significant setback for Ukraine, as the first F-16s only arrived in the country earlier this month, and Moonfish was one of the few pilots trained to fly them. On Tuesday, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky confirmed that the Ukrainian Air Force had used the F-16s to destroy missiles and drones launched by Russia on Monday. This was the first time a Ukrainian official publicly confirmed the jets' use in combat. Kyiv had long sought the F-16s, with Zelensky consistently requesting the fighter jets from Western allies since the full-scale invasion began. However, Western countries were initially hesitant before eventually agreeing to provide the aircraft. The Netherlands and Denmark committed to sending F-16s in early summer 2023, but it took additional weeks for the US to approve the transfer. When the jets finally arrived, Zelensky stated that securing them had required hundreds of meetings and negotiations. A group of Ukrainian pilots, including Moonfish, began their F-16 training in the US in the fall. Although it typically takes years to fully train on these jets, Moonfish and his colleagues completed their training in just 6 months. Ukraine is hopeful that the F-16s will provide a crucial advantage in the conflict. The jets are versatile, capable of providing air cover, attacking ground targets, engaging enemy aircraft, and intercepting missiles. With the right weaponry, F-16s could deter Russian fighter bombers from entering the battlefield. However, the F-16s are not a guaranteed solution. While they can help Ukraine contest Russian air dominance, experts warn that they may still be outmatched by Russia's most advanced combat aircraft. Moonfish, along with fellow pilot Andriy Pilshchikov, known as Juice, became prominent figures in Ukraine's campaign to acquire the F-16s. Their efforts were challenging, but their determination paid off. Both pilots were young, passionate, fluent in English, and committed to bringing the US jets into Ukrainian service. Flying the F-16s was their shared dream. After Juice tragically died in a plane crash during a combat mission last August, Moonfish dedicated himself to fulfilling that dream. Among the two, Moonfish was the quieter one, a dedicated aviation enthusiast who shied away from publicity. But after Juice's death, Moonfish stepped into a more public role. In a rare interview with Vosox, he admitted that if Juice were still alive, he would have been the one speaking out. Moonfish was a man of few words, deeply committed to his work, and knowledgeable about the F-16s. Andriy was the ideas man and the main driving force behind it all, Moonfish said. I feel responsible to him for ensuring these planes arrive. During his training, Moonfish acknowledged the urgency of their situation. In peacetime, we would have had ample time to fully study the jet, but we don't have that luxury now, he said. In a statement released later on Thursday, the Ukrainian Air Force revealed that Moonfish had destroyed 3 cruise missiles and 1 attack drone on Monday before his fatal crash. The Air Force also announced that he was posthumously promoted to the rank of colonel.